Assalamu alaikum. May Allah's peace, mercy, blessings be on you. Today we will talk about the topic of anger. Yes, anger, which is very important thing that we have to consider and pay attention to. Anger is something that we all have, and we holding this anger within ourselves. What Allah Almighty, our Creator, told us about the anger, and what the advice or the teachings of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, to us when it comes to the anger. Allah Almighty says, وَالْكَاظِمِينَ الْغَيْظِ, those who restrain their anger. So Allah Almighty asking us and telling us and informing us to restrain your anger. Don't be angry. And from the other side, if you look into the history of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his traditions and teachings, you will find that he said one word 3 times. He says, لا تغضب, لا تغضب, لا تغضب. Don't be angry, don't be angry, don't be angry. And he's telling every one of us. Why? Because anger is from the Satan, from the devil, as we know from one of the teachings of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Al-ghadab min shaitan. The anger is from the devil. So once you are angry and you're into that, furious condition, basically the devil, the Satan, is taking over you. And he might tell you to say something bad to your spouse, to your friend, to maybe your colleague, your co-worker, maybe to your manager. And by this one word, you are destroying everything. Can you imagine one word out of the anger, out of the control of the devil or the demon or the Satan on you? You might say something that will ruin your relation with your spouse, with your family members, with your kids, with everyone, with your society. So the best option is that you apply the rules and regulations of this wonderful religion, which is don't get angry. Allah Almighty says, وَالْكَاظِمِينَ الْغَيْظِ, those who restrain their anger, they try to hold their anger. And from the other side, the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, don't get angry 3 times to a companion. And this was lessons for the companion and all of us. Can you imagine this wonderful advice, that to hold your anger? And also it says in one of the teachings that the best man, who is the best man? The best man, not the one who is having a thick and heavy voice or a big mustache or a big bulky body. No, Prophet, peace be upon him, told us the best person is the one who holds his anger while he is angry. This is the best man or the best human being when it comes to the criteria of man. So the best option for me and all of us, that if you have anything to make you angry, try to hold on. Try to hold on upon your anger. And also we have different ways to keep your anger down and lower your anger or make your anger cool down. And this is one of the remedies that Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, told us, that if you are angry, try to go and make wudu, means wash your face and wash your hands and try to wash your feet. By that, you cool down. And he also gave us the reason behind it. He said the anger is from devil, and the devil is created by fire. So if you're in anger mood, or if you're in that condition of anger, what you have to do, you go and try to make wudu, try to wash your face, wash your hands up till your elbow, and wash your feet, because the water will distinguish the fire, and the anger is a form of fire, which is the devil. So this is one of the things that Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, telling us to do and apply in your life, and by that you are always in a safe side. Nowadays, there are some researches by the scientists and by the doctors. You know what this says? This says if you are angry in only 10%, only 10%, not 100%. If you are having this anger of 10% and you are maybe your voice is loud and you are trying to talk to the people in aggressive manners, you are killing almost few hundred cells and nerves in your body. If your anger reach up till 100%, you are killing some of your organs and some of your cells and some of your nerves up to maybe 80%. And the more anger you are having and try to show it to the people, the more damage you are making to your body, the more damage you are making to your soul, the more damage you are making to your organs, to your everything that you have, your feelings, your organs, your nerves, and everything, and your cells. So the best option and the best advice I can advise myself and you, don't be angry. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he was never ever angry except whenever things related to Allah and the Islam. Otherwise, he's always happy, he is always smiling, he is always forgiving and pardoning other people, and he is trying to be away and restrain himself from any act of anger. So this is my advice to you, and this is my advice to myself, that try to restrain and abstain and be away from the anger. So by that, you're saving yourself, you're protecting yourself, you're protecting your organs, you're protecting your health, you're protecting your nerves, and you're protecting your environment, your family members, your kids, your spouse. And by that, you are a positive person in the community. And this is what Islam wants from us, to be a positive person in the community, in the society, in the country, and in the world. By that, we are done with this advice. I ask Allah Almighty to bless us all, and I ask Allah Almighty